Okay, hello everybody. I'm back again. And it's June 27th in the backyard to check out the garden. Let's see what's going on back here. And as y'all can see, it is starting to grow. So here's the tomato plants. They're looking nice. Nice and healthy. And they're growing. I don't know if last year was faster or this year, but it's been cold as some of these nights has been in the 50s, like 54, 53 degrees at night. And that's really like unheard of in June. But that's what happened. So that's what we're dealing with. All right. So here's all the tomato plants. Go around. They're way up here. So they're getting tall. It seems like the ones in the front always grow a little shorter than the ones in the back. But maybe this is a different type of cherry tomato plant. Yeah, now I'm gonna say something about the peppers and these cucumber plants. Sometimes when you go to the stores and you buy these plants, some plants like from seed, like these cucumbers for instance, they actually can have the seed can have an issue with them. So the plant will grow up with these little spots. See this? That's what I was trying to fix before. And those spots, it's like what's it called? I forgot the name of it. But it's like almost like the powdery mildew. And it comes up from seed. So just be careful when you buy plants and stuff from places too. That's why I really like growing my own, from seed. But I had to rush. Sometimes you got to rush stuff, so sometimes you have to do what you got to do. And you have this. And I went to the farmer's market and I got these plants right here. These cucumber plants. And this right here is the eggplant, and it's growing nicely. I cut the flowers off of some of these smaller ones, these other ones, so the plant can get bigger. And I missed one right here. Go ahead and break it off now. See? So go ahead and break that off. The pepper plant's the same. See that pepper plant back there? Right there. It's drooping. Like I said, I never had issues with pepper plants before. So I don't know what's causing that. And at this point, either I get another pepper plant. I'm just gonna let it sit in the ground, but I don't know what's causing it to wilt like that. So it's not the water, okay? So I watered it, and it's not too much water either, because I stopped watering just to see what it would do, and it's still drooping. But the other bell pepper plant right here is doing good. See it? It's nice and flush. And so are the ones in the back. Let me get back there so I can show you those. See, these are the jalapenos. And they're looking nice. Look at that, they're full of jalapenos. See that? So they actually, look at all these jalapenos on here. So I haven't been back here in a while, so I haven't seen it. Wow. So they've been doing pretty good. Let me check this out. Yep. So here's a new green pepper I planted right here. And then the other one right there. So hopefully those will do better. That's a banana pepper plant right here, actually that's doing bad. So I'm wondering now, I think I did get all these pepper plants from the same person when I bought them at the farmer's market. And see, sometimes you just have to be careful where you get your plants, because they can have issues with them. And then, you know, once you start your growing season and you planted your garden in the ground, you know that everything takes time. And my time is limited back here because of the sun, how much sun I get in the backyard. But here are the eggplants. They're doing pretty good. Let him pull his weed up. Those look pretty good right there. I just need them to grow taller now, so that's why I pinched off all the flowers, so the plant can actually put its energy into growing up, like the one in the front right here. That one's going tall. So I want these to do the same. See, if I left the fruit on there, then it just keep flowering and they keep putting little fruits on, and all the fruit will be small because it'll be producing too many of them. So the plant will concentrate its energy on the fruit rather than growing tall. So right now I want it to grow up and then produce fruit, so the fruit can be bigger. All right? And that's that. And here, zucchini plant, right here, looking pretty good. Now you see I put aluminum foil around the base of the plant right here? I try to put aluminum foil around the base of it. And the reason why I do that, this is another plant. I put aluminum foil around the bases of it. And the reason why you do that is because of the vine borer moth. The vine borer moth would basically lay an egg, and they come down to the plant and lay an egg at the base of the plant. And this plant would be big and pretty, like this. Look at how big this one is. See how big that is and how healthy it looks? The vine borer moth will lay an egg right down at the base of the plant. It'll travel down and it'll lay an egg or two in there. And what happens is that it'll bore into the plant and it'll eat the plant from the inside out. So the plant will be healthy one day, and you come back out here another day and the whole plant is wilted over. I think actually we have a video out there that shows that. Like last year or another year, we actually had a video showing exactly what happened. And so that came from a vine borer moth. And they will come out and they will be here. So here's some more. You see I got the aluminum foil around the base. And that aluminum foil stops them from getting to it. I haven't done them all yet. I have to come back here and do the rest of them. And then as they get bigger, I'm gonna wrap more around the base of the plant. And that usually, actually it did pretty good last year and it worked. So I'm gonna try it out this year again and see what happens with that. Here's a cucumber plant. Looks kind of funny looking up. See how dark green it is? See these right here, this is the purline I told y'all last week. Those are edible, so those are good. Look at this, is a tomato plant came up right there. See it? I just saw that next to this weed. Tomato plant. Actually, I could take that tomato plant and transplant it, and that thing would grow into a big tomato plant. Tomatoes, they come up throughout my yard. They're gonna be coming up everywhere. And I might transplant them somewhere else later on. But there you go. That's a tomato plant that came up right there. Okay. So here's all the zucchini plants. All in a row. And then I got one over here. Get a little beak right there. And he's on the eggplant. All right, so let me step through here. Okay, and we had, look at the cucumbers. Okay, cucumbers, people. Look at this. These are pickling cucumbers. Look at them all. Right there. Let's see. Right there. Some of them are kind of big and fat. Let's look under here. Oh, look at that one. Right there. Let's see. Let's walk over here. Oh, look at that one. See right there? Right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. So the cucumbers are coming along. Despite these brown spots that come on there. So what I'm trying to do right now, I'm also trying to I had made a mix with neem oil and baking soda with a little Dawn dishwashing detergent in it. Mix it with a gallon of water and spray the leaves off. So I did it once already, and I'm come back and do it again, and hopefully that'll stop this right here from spreading. Okay, and over here, these are the watermelon. And you can see they're starting to spread. Actually, I see baby watermelon on there behind the flower. I don't want to step on the patch in there. So I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. But just know they're in there. So they're starting to flower and they're starting to grow the little baby watermelons on them. There you go. So you can see how much from a month to where we are today. And that's a pan of the garden right there. And right behind me is kale. This plant was here since last winter. Look at this. Now I took the seeds off of this, the seed pods, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a second. It looks just like the ones on a collard green plant. Let me show you. So here are the seed pods on the collard green plant right here. See these? Look at all the seed pods. And inside of there are a lot of black seeds. Now I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna take the seeds out and plant the seeds. And so I get collard greens, see? There's collard green right here. But I'm gonna plant them later on. So I'm gonna save the seeds. So I did the same thing with the kale. I saved the seed pods, and the little black seeds are inside. And I'm gonna replant them. Let's see. Look at the grapevine. The grapevine is coming way up here. So I still haven't had time to actually go build the trellis for it yet, but I will. So this thing can take off and grow. See, what else did I miss? Oh yeah, the snap peas. They're right here. And hopefully they'll grow up here. These are the snap peas. And hopefully they'll grow up this little trellis I made. And lastly is the blueberry bush. And you see, and I think the birds been coming to eating my blueberries, y'all. But it tastes good though. But there's still a lot of them on there. It's hard to get past the birds. Anyway, that's the garden update for June 27th. Everything is looking good. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for the future videos. So we can show you. And here's the lettuce. Forgot about that in the pot. That looks good. I'm not showing you, this is herb. This right here is stevia. This is stevia. You eat these leaves, it tastes real sweet. You can make it's basically you can use it as a sweetener. Here's basil. Look at all the different basils. There's purple. And then there's this regular basil right here. Let's see what else we got. That's either lavender or rosemary, or one or the other. That's it or that's it. This right here is thyme. That's rosemary for sure. I think that's the dill right here. That's sage right there, and sage right there. And then next to the sage is mint right here. And then next to the mint, these are beets. So anyway, this backyard is full of surprises. Anyway, so again, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. Spread it around. You know, show them that anybody can do this in a small space in your backyard. Here's now right here, here's the blackberry bush. They're turning red. I forgot about these. They're turning red. Look at it all. They're all turning red. Some of them actually getting dark. See? They look nice, right? There you go. Anyway, it's kind of growing up all the way up around close to the house, coming back down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant another batch of cucumbers inside this yellow pot over here. I'm gonna go ahead, one day I'm gonna go ahead and check these potatoes and see if any they changed, it came up. I'm gonna go ahead and dig all this up, change this out, take the seeds out, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably plant some cucumbers in here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out.